Mad.
Crud.
Mad.
You actually need to start adding some ad-libs to the show somehow.
Yeah, you need a button board.
Yeah. You actually need to start adding some. Our next topic is emotions, girls versus boys. I'm even starting to like double think this topic because I'm the only girl in the studio right now, so I don't feel like there's enough of us to back this. But we'll see how this goes. Who's more emotional?
Women.
Played yourself.
But it's true.
I really think that men are emotional.
Depends on what you did to us.
Creatures. No, I don't know what's in the air these days, or when you're going gym, what's going on.
But you lot always complaining that we're emotionally unavailable. Pick a side.
Yay! Shot. Pew pew.
These days, you men are crying over everything. You men are complaining over everything. It's okay, like life goes on.
Why can't you be friends with a lot of girls?
Huh?
Why can't you be friends with a lot of
Me
girls?
personally?
Yes, you.
Because they got attitude problems.
So what does attitude come under?
It's a type of emotion.
Okay,
I guess.
so who's the more emotional?
That means absolutely nothing. That doesn't link up.
You spun yourself.
At all.
Listen, women are emotional creatures. Like, yeah, listen, there's no debate. You're emotional. You and other women are emotional. Obviously, there's a minority that wanna be, you know, tough. So
The emotional men were raised by women anyway.
Is that actually what you think?
Disagree to an extent. Yeah, I agree with a lot of men that are raised by their moms are proper emotional. They're like proper mummies, boys. So obviously that side. But then again, I feel like the ones that grew up with their both parents, their son knows about that emotional vulnerability, but because of toxic masculinity, he's not allowed to display it. Hence why a lot of men would rather keep shit in than out, because it's a sign of weakness. Don't want to be judged. You're meant to be seen as the strong guy.
Oh, you can do all of that with your woman, innit?
Okay, when you're not with your woman, like single growing up,
You have close female friends that you feel like you can confide in.
yeah, but will you ever confide in everything? No, until you find that one person.
Get a therapist.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Okay, now that there's not many black therapists.
Why does it have to be a black therapist?
Why a white person won't know your struggle?
You can tell them.
You can tell them, but they won't understand. They'll give you generic answers of what a white person and what they've read in books.
Fair enough.
It's like
Fair
I heard a saying: you can't take what they called a Ferrari mechanic to fix a Mercedes. They're two different.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I need to stop going in deep.
Do you know what I mean? Click.
Thank you. But yeah, it's tough. It's tough.
What is the worst moment you've had with the opposite sex in regards to emotions? Like, how emotional did they get, and what was the situation?
I thought that question was gonna go left.
So how have they acted?
Yeah, like what's the worst situation you've been in?
Wait, that's made me emotional.
No, like they've been emotional. How were they acting? What was the situation? Did you think it was just
So
like,
what have they done based on those emotions?
Yeah.
Lied about being pregnant.
Jesus Christ.
That too. Yeah, I've
You need
experienced
to
that.
Girls, please stop doing that shit.
On the phone.
Do you know what's mad?
It's so scary.
She got exposed on Twitter the other day, and I was just eating popcorn.
Ching ching, my mind's ringing.
My mouth really dropped underneath this mic.
People get outed though. That's normal. Bare people get outed, especially last week. The past 2 weeks have been mad.
It's been absolutely busy.
But my one was kind of mad because imagine the morning after I made it official with my girl. Obviously she's lying next to me, whatnot. I get a phone call. Bro. And then obviously I answer the phone. Stupid me, I put it on loudspeaker.
Oh wow.
I put it on loudspeaker.
Hold on, are you an amateur?
I was what? I can't remember how old. This is like years ago. This was when I was in uni.
You're still old enough to know the game.
Listen, shit happens, innit? Obviously, when you
that
think,
was some serious trust.
you know when you're trying to build that trust, like, yeah, nothing's wrong. Like, no, you dropped everyone. You dropped everyone. Cool. It's on loudspeaker now. This girl starts blasting me, calling me names. Then she said, I'm pregnant. The baby's yours. I came off the implant. Blah blah blah.
When she's calling you names, why didn't you take it off loudspeaker?
Loved it.
Bruv, this was weird. It was quick. It was because obviously, listen. If I take it off loudspeaker, I'm suspicious anyway.
Yes, deny it all.
He's right. And then obviously, I had to keep make it seem like she's chatting shit, innit?
Yeah.
So I said, you know what? You're not pregnant. Enjoy the rest of your life, and I hung up. Then she's looking at me, right? You know, if that's hers, we're done. I was like, don't watch that. It's not mine. But inside, I'm burning. I'm sweating. I'm thinking, wait, nah. But yeah, in the end, it wasn't. Yeah, it weren't mine still.
Did she actually have a youth?
No, she was lying.
Oh.
So it's happened to you as well.
She was lying.
Did you tell your mum?
No, why?
Lucky you.
For why?
Lucky.
She told your mum.
She had a phone conversation with my mum.
Jesus.
But she
Nazareth.
But she was lying.
Yeah.
You see, women are witches.
But why did she do all this? Like, okay, there shouldn't even be a reason.
Out.
Oh Jesus.
Skadoosh.
So because you wanted to leave and she didn't want you to leave, she lied about being pregnant and called your mum about this. Like, had a conversation.
Because I didn't want to speak to her. I passed the phone to my mum.
Jesus Christ. That's madness. Yeah, girls don't get them kind of, obviously.
So who's the more emotional out of the two?
Listen,
girls don't get these kind of situations.
You guys are emotional creatures, and that's fine.
Unless you're Tiger, then you're more emotional than anybody.
So rude.
But yeah, just listen. Be yourself, innit? You're emotional. Be emotional.
But more time, don't you think? Like, we do actually have some sort of logic.
No.
Because you guys do act like trash. Do you get what I mean? And you guys do things to females, and you know that it's fucked up, and then you want to turn around and be like, "Oh, why are you so emotional?"
The only logic is when you're advising your female friends about a guy who's doing her wrong. That's when you can see when your friend's been taken for a fool. But when it's you, you're blind, you're deaf, can't see nothing. You become very emotional. Oh, what is he doing? You guys are trying shit. Start blaming everyone apart from yourself and him.
Why is Quabs making noise in the back there?
I can't lie. I feel like the woman is the cornerstone of each household. The men are just the face of it, but the woman keeps the finances on pattern, make sure the kids are looked after well. Like, she's using the money that you're making to pattern everything at home. She's got you emotionally. You get me? She's the backbone.
Yeah.
The good woman. Look, there's some that ain't.
So in that sense, women being emotional is actually not a bad thing.
It's a catch-22.
Everything has its bad and good things, which outweighs the other, realistically.
Do you guys consider yourself, like, do you block off emotions completely, or are you like, can you switch it on? Can you switch it off? Do you choose not to like show anything at all?
I know how to detach my emotions when needs be. That's it.
What about you?
I do it a lot still.
So you're not one of them cold-hearted people, just like,
I can be.
Oh wow.
I can be. My mum disses me all the time, but yeah, life.
I don't think that I'm an emotional person.
What do you think I am?
I feel like secretly you are emotional.
But is that a vibe I've given you, or based on our conversations and that? What do you think I am?
I do think like I don't think you're mad emotional, like raw, like this is jarring, or what's wrong with this? Do you get what I mean? Like, what's going on? But you have moments where it's like, do you really need to be upset about this, or do you really need this kind of response? Do you get what I mean? So in that sense, I
don't
feel
know
like
what that means, but we're gonna carry on.
I do not know what that
okay,
means.
so
Are you trying to tell him how you should feel?
No, I'm not. I'm not saying that, but I'm gonna have an opinion in it. So I feel like there's certain situations, yeah, or conversations we've had that I feel like you've got emotional. I thought, what are you doing? Like, are you alright? It's okay, you know. Tomorrow's another day. Don't cry.
You're doing what I said you're doing.
No, I'm not.
You are.
It's just my opinion.
Which your opinion is telling him how to feel in certain issues.
So you're saying you feel toxic masculinity? Yeah?
A little bit.
I see you.
Mix, I feel like you're just the biggest actor.
I can't lie, you're getting spun on the show though.
Wow, what did I do now?
I feel like you're actually the biggest actor. I feel like
I haven't lied, I haven't done anything. You didn't even let me speak, you didn't let me answer.
No, I mean emotionally wise.
Oh no.
I feel like you're a mad emotional person.
No, not mad emotional. I'm in touch with my emotional side.
Jeez.
But nah.
You cried in front of your woman before?
Yeah, I have my ex.
Oh.
But like, I'm in touch. Like, I don't need to hide anything. Like, I'm in tune, I'm good.
Are you in touch with your emotional side, Hawks?
If I want to be. Actually, that's a lie. No, I'm not. I'm not.
And have you ever cried in front of a woman?
In case my mom's listening, I plead the fifth.
I take it you and your mum are very close then.
50-50.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Like I said, I didn't have a good feeling about that little topic there.
She said hi, by the way.
Oh, hi, Mum.
Hi.
So sweet. I'm trying to think of a situation where I've been mad emotional. And
this should be a whole list.
No, don't be rude. Don't be rude.
3 hours ago.
Jesus.
3 hours ago?
Probably.
No.
You see, you're thinking about it.
No, I actually haven't been emotional.
Then you just have to pull yourself out of that mentality.
Yeah.
Well, it's like even down to when Kobe passed. I was in the ends the same day. They caught my boy where I was 10 minutes after I left.
Wow.
And then they went and got Kobe. So
it literally could have been anyone.
Could have been anyone. Unfortunately, it was my guy, R.I.P. But yeah, it's just, I'm a bit numb to death now. Lost too many people.
Yeah, you get desensitized. Like, even when you hear it now, you hear another black person has been stabbed. It's like, yeah, you're upset, but it's like you don't know what to feel anymore because it happens all the time.
Yeah.
Obviously, you know that pain, but it's like, and not another one. It's like that. It's not someone's being stabbed. It's like not another one, because you're so used to it. You're wondering, when is it gonna stop? Is it ever gonna stop? Like, you might not be involved in anything, but when you're walking, you're looking behind your shoulder because you just never know what someone's intentions are.
Yeah.
It's mad.
So what do you think it is? It might not even be one thing, but what do you think it is that is making kids, especially, feel like they have to pick up a knife and walk around with it?
Man, them don't want to die. It's what it is. Like, you can tell, man, you can find a youth right now in Tottenham telling him to put down the knife. But what happens when the people that don't like him come and he ain't got that on him? What happens to him? Man, them don't want to die. I guarantee you, if you sit all of these youths down and ask them, do they want to have to carry a knife and look over their shoulder and all of these type of things, they don't want to do it. But if you don't want to die, you have to have it on you. Because if you get caught, that's it. Man are going to be rapping about you in songs.
Yeah.
Man are going to be dissing on you online. People are going to be in YouTube comments trolling you when they ain't been in the hood a day in their life. Just the way it goes.
So do you feel like there's actually a solution, or there's anything that can be done or started to like stop that from happening?
Give these youths something to lose and put successful mentors around them. People that have actually come from where they've come from. like, example, when Jay Haas got caught, Lethal B said he wanted to mentor him and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Lethal B's come from the hood. Perfect mentor. Man's got a Rolls Royce now.
Yeah.
You can definitely show my man. And again, even down to when Jay Haas was holding the knife. You think he wants to? You think he wants to be in jail right now?
No, he definitely doesn't.
But my man's been stabbed how many times? So it's for him. It's like, if I'm going here, where I've grown up to see my peoples and whatever, maybe inspire them or these type of things. I gotta have that on me. What can you tell him?
So, do you guys have siblings? Like, okay, younger brothers?
I got a younger sister, younger brother.
I've got 2 young brothers.
Would you understand where they were coming from if they turned around and was like, I need to have this, do you get what I mean? Or like, would you try and talk them out of having that?
My little bro got nicked with a knife.
And how do you feel about that? Like, he's walking
Can't tell
around
him
with a
nothing.
knife.
The way Kobe died, he lives 30 seconds from there. I can't tell him that.
Ain't that scary though?
Very, but what can I say? I don't want him to die.
Wow. So is it only a case of like, just in case you get caught, or do you feel like people actually go looking to use a knife and stab people?
No, yeah, like if to want to carry a knife, then obviously people are out there looking to kill you. There's no two ways about it. So, and I don't think it's one solution that's gonna solve this whole mess.
Yeah.
It's different for different people. Yeah.
Exactly, that's another thing. It's different for different people. You don't really know people's motives. Don't know someone's mental health.
Yeah, big facts, big factor.
Yeah, and especially with mental health, these people in the streets that have seen their friends die, they've seen death how many times?
They're mentally ill.
Their mind, they're fucked. Like, it's like, and the fact that they're young, seeing that at such a young age, like, I can't even begin to manage the psychological impact that has on someone. It's crazy.
And another point of view is, you're saying people are going out looking for people. Yeah, they are, because some of them feel like I gotta get them before they get me. If any of my friends has done something to them, at some point they're gonna come for me.
Yeah.
So before that happens, let me go get them.
That's crazy. Is it me personally? Yeah, like, I've been around people that had stories about them, you know, seeing stabbings, or they've been involved where they've had to pull out a knife and stuff like that. But to me, it's just stories. And I've also heard stories about girls being involved in this. Is it popular for girls to be involved in this kind of like knife crime?
You'll be so surprised.
Really?
So surprised.
They love it.
Huh?
They love it. Till they actually get deep in. There's a video online right now of a girl getting her face sliced. I bet she didn't sign up for that.
Yeah.
But it's what happens when you get too deep in that lifestyle.
That's crazy, because obviously on social media especially, we see a lot of like, oh, you black boys are always killing each other. But I'm like, there's actually girls out there.
Girls love bad boys though. Where's all of these people want to say, black boys stop killing each other, but all of these people love bad boys? Doesn't really add up.
Yeah, I don't think they thought through what kind of bad boy they really like. So this will basically tie into our next topic. Do you feel like music that contains content of them explaining situations where they've run a man down and juked him here, there and everywhere, do you feel like that is contributing to knife crime, or do you feel like it's just not even making a difference, like it is what it's going to be?
You know, it is. I feel like when you're rapping about, it doesn't even have to be true, it can be pop, you can be singing about it.
I got murder on my mind.
Once you've made music that's basically gonna be there, it's gonna be there forever, it's gonna be timeless. Whether it's shit or not, it's gonna be there forever. Once you made music mocking, doing something else to someone, you're gonna get hot, you're gonna feel hot, you're gonna want to retaliate.
Yeah.
So obviously in that sense, yes, it's fueling more revenge attacks. Because if someone sang a tune about joking me down, but nobody knows who I am, I can let that run because nobody knows it's me. Like, it's calm. But now that everyone knows who it is, and the song's a banger, and you got the whole country mocking me, I have to do something back. That's probably the mentality that these people are thinking. Like, they feel, again, toxic masculinity. I can't let that go. He needs to feel pain, blah, blah, blah.
That's just the idiots on the roads, by the way.
And then there's many of those.
I feel like, right, most of you lot would know. We played this song earlier. I'm not really going to say too much, but
Yeah.
You saw the video at the uni.
Yeah.
You heard what happened the next day.
Yeah.
At this point, were there any songs made?
As in after we heard about what happened?
Those 2 days involved. The uni situation and what happened the next day, were there any songs involved?
No.
The song came out after
that,
everything was
yeah.
done. So my point is, regardless of the music, you stop drill music now.
Obviously, yeah.
This stuff's still gonna happen.
It's still gonna happen, yeah. It was happening before drill.
Yeah, that drill, there's always been a type of drill.
But my question is also then, is music like drill, where the content is about you've done this and that, the other man, is that making knife crime worse?
No.
Or does it just not make a difference at all?
That doesn't make knife crime on the whole